مالك يوم الدين.
Now, when we translate Malik Yawmiddin, you might see in the translations that often it says, the master of the day of retribution. What is retribution? Retribution is, simply speaking, when we talk about the day of judgment, it is the day on which we will be compensated for what we did. If we have done something positive and good, we will be given the thawab. If we have done something that is negative, we have sinned, then we will be given the punishment. And that is our retribution, that is our jaza. Because this is one of the main things that happens as far as we are concerned on that day, a lot of the translations will say that he is the master on that day of retribution. What Ayatollah Jawadi does is, he says that, look, this idea of retribution is there. It is part of the religion, but it is one aspect of the religion. The religion as a whole is more, and it's more vast than just this idea of retribution. Now there's a whole discussion of whether it can be Maliki Yawmiddin or Maliki Yawmiddin, and these are discussions that will come inshallah at a later stage if we get an opportunity. But for now, what he basically says is that now we've reached this conclusion that the akhirah is not something that comes later on. It's not separate to this dunya. It is the place where everything becomes manifest for us. What this verse is telling us is that he is the master of the day when the religion will become manifest for us. He is the one who is in control and in authority of that day when the religion will also become manifest for us. So it's not just about retribution. So if our religion comprises of Tawheed, Adala, Nubuwa, Wilaya, and all of these things, then the true reality of Tawheed will become manifest for us. In this world, we have a certain understanding of what Tawheed is and oneness of Allah is. There, the veils will become lifted and the deen will become apparent. What was Nubuwa? What is the true status of the wali? All of these things that were part of our deen now become manifest for us. We see this, for example, in this particular verse. يَوْمَئِذٍ يُوَفِّيهِمُ اللَّهُ دِينَهُمُ الْحَقِّ وَيَعْلَمُونَ أَنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ الْحَقُّ الْمُبِينُ. On that day, Allah will pay them in full their religion, and they shall know that Allah is the manifest reality. The second part of the ayah is related to this idea of a realization, and that we will know. When that religion is paid back to us, what does it mean? It means the reality of that is opened up for us. If it was simply a case of the retribution, then the second part of the verse wouldn't come in hand. It wouldn't be so closely linked. But this verse is saying that this deen will become manifest for us. Now, one thing that we need to do is also not regard the deen as external to us. This deen that we are following is a deen that I am making within myself. It's not a tawheed that is written on some tablet and somebody scribed it onto some tablet for me to know the codes of conduct for this particular religion. That deen is the thing that I'm manifesting in myself. And so when we are paid back our deen, that means everything that is now within us, that form that it's taken, that tawheed that is there within us, I will see the manifestation of it and I will see the reality of it, and that itself will be my jaza. So you see, the concept of deen is not just this idea of, here you go, this is what you did and this is what you'll get as a return. If our deen were certain acts of worship, like we mentioned, we will see the reality of those actions on that day. If the deen was abiding by the Quran, then the Quran will become manifest for us on that day. And that's why we see يَوْمَ يَأْتِي تَأْوِيلُهُ, meaning the day when its interpretation, meaning the Quran, is unraveled for us.